here that I've gotten as gifts. So the real ghost stories I bought at, I think, the library several years ago. It was like just right there on the shelf, and it just caught my eye. Like, what that, like, this could not. How could this not catch your eye? So I bought that several years ago. So it's one of the 4 books that I read on this channel. This one here. Someone. I'm not gonna name the person. This is someone's book, and yeah, it's not my book. I'm just borrowing it. And then this was a gift. And this was a gift to someone, but I'm borrowing it out as well. So those are like the only 4 books I have. Everything else like novels. I thought about reading novels on my channel, but I don't think that would work. I just how would you do that? Would you read chapter to chapter? Like, that's what I'm doing with these, but I don't know if anyone has that kind of, patience to wait for me to get through a whole novel. But these are little short skits and stories and, information and stuff like that. So, but I guess this is the page we left off on this book. But yeah, if anyone has any, don't like some of my books, I'm so great with words. I'm a voracious reader, but I'm terrible with words for some reason. Some people are like that. It's amazing. I find that amazing. But anyway, here's a book I'm borrowing, and I would like to read it on my channel, okay? Some of you may not like this book, but I'm firing away. Y'all ain't gonna like everything. Y'all ain't gonna like everything I read. But enough of that. Here goes. In return for being hounded for cash, Musk probed about for ideas and contacts. Stoker's husband was an aerospace engineer at the National Avionics Space Administration. Sometimes I like to read out the acronyms. Working on a concept for an airplane that would glide over Mars, looking for water. Musk loved that. He was much more intense than some of the other millionaires, Ubrin said. He didn't know a lot about space, but he had a scientific mind. He wanted to know exactly what was being planned in regards to Mars and what the significance would be. Musk took. I originally, honestly, saw it as 2, but it's took. Musk took to the Mars Society right away and joined its board of directors. He donated another $100,000 to fund a research station in the desert as well. I can't see the time. Oh, there's this crap down here. There it is. There. Musk's friends were not entirely sure what to make of his mental state. He'd lost a tremendous amount of weight fighting off malaria and looked almost skeptical. I figured I'd read while we're here. I just did a cake video, so look for that. With little prompting, Musk would start expounding on his desire to do something meaningful with his life, something lasting. His next move had to be either in solar or in space. He said, "The logical thing to happen next is solar, but I can't figure out how to make any money out of it," said George Zachary, the investor and close friend of Musk, recalling a lunch date at the time. Then he started talking about space, and I thought he meant office space, like a real estate play. I can see that. Musk had actually started thinking bigger than the Mars Society. Rather than send a few mice into Earth's orbit, Musk wanted to send them to Mars. Some very rough calculations done at the time suggested that the journey would cost $15 million. He asked if I thought that was crazy, Zachary said. These days $15 million isn't anything. I asked, do the mice come back? Because if they don't, yeah, most people will think that's crazy. As it turned out, the mice were not only meant to go to Mars and come back, but were also meant to procreate along the way during a journey that would take months. Jeff Skoll, another one of Musk's friends who made a fortune at eBay, pointed out that the fornicating mice would need a hell of a lot of cheese and bought Musk a giant wheel of the Gruyere, a type of Gruyere. Did I read this? I feel like I read this. Oh my god, I hope I didn't. The bookmark was right here. Musk did not mind becoming the butt of cheese jokes. The more he thought about space, the more important its exploration seemed to him. He felt as if the public had lost some of its ambition and hope for the future. Well, if I did read this, it would be the same story on a different day. The average person might see space exploration as a waste of time and effort and rib him for talking about the subject, but Musk thought about interplanetary travel in a very earnest way. He wanted to inspire the masses and reinvigorate their passion for science, conquest, and the promise of technology. His fears that mankind had lost much of its will to push the boundaries. Oh, I was just gonna let it fall close. I don't know, I just get trippy that way sometimes. We're going to find where we are at. Oh, you know what I have to do? All I have to do is look for 15 million down here. It's on this. It's on this page. We were talking about some 15 million thing going on down here. Because I remember I said it was nothing. Oh, that's a lot of money. I take that back. Oh, and there's also like a NASA thing up here. Oh, here it is, right here. So his fears that mankind had lost much of its will to push the boundaries were reinforced one day when Musk went to the NASA website. He'd expected to find a detailed plan for exploring Mars and instead found Bupkis. There's something about that word, Bupkis. At first I thought, geez, maybe I'm just looking in the wrong place. Musk once told Wired, why was there no plan, no schedule? There was nothing. It seems crazy. That was in quotes. Musk believed that the very idea of America was intertwined with humanity's desire to explore. He found it sad that the American agency tasked with doing audacious things in space and exploring new frontiers. Y'all don't mind me. Exploring new frontiers as its mission seemed to have no serious interest in investigating Mars at all. Don't you want my authentic self? The spirit of manifest destiny had been deflated, or maybe even I love when YouTubers don't front and just show their authentic self. Love it. Those are my favorite YouTubers. Been deflated or maybe even come to a depressing end, and hardly anyone seemed to care. I like so many quests to revitalize America's soul and bring hope to all of mankind. Musk's journey began in a hotel conference room. By this time, Musk had built up a decent network of contacts in the space industry, and he brought the best of them together as a series of salons, sometimes at the Renaissance Hotel in the Los Angeles airport, and sometimes at the Sheraton Hotel in Palo Alto. Musk has no idea. Look, if I had to go like this, I should like set a timer on the side over here. Or, yeah, like set a timer or put like a little tiny clock over here so I don't have to keep looking down here, but I just haven't initiated that yet. Musk had no formal business plans for these people to debate. He mostly wanted them to help. But yeah, you know what? Yeah, we're gonna end it right here and continue on this next time. Okay. Because I just like to end on the left side, you know, because sometimes if I read the left side, because I will have like a minute left, then I won't remember that I didn't read the right side. So if I just put the bookmark in, then I know that we're starting on the left side. Y'all, it's a science.